Do you often feel cold in your hands and feet? Do you wake up feeling tired, low on energy, and unable to focus? People in the past always had very simple ways to deal with everyday problems. With just 1 cup a day, made from orange peel and fresh ginger, you can warm your body from the inside, improve blood circulation, and restore the natural energy you've been missing. Drink it regularly during the cold season, say goodbye to that sluggish, exhausted feeling, and feel warmer, lighter, and more full of life each day. We're ready to begin. Prepare 5 oranges. Put them in a basin. When oranges are in season, I usually make a bigger batch to use throughout the year. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Pour in enough water to fully cover the oranges. Stir well until the baking soda dissolves completely. Baking soda is mildly alkaline, which helps reduce and remove pesticide residues left on the peel more effectively. It also helps loosen the wax coating on the surface. Soak for 5 to 10 minutes to give the baking soda enough time to work and soften the dirt. After soaking, use your hands to scrub the peels thoroughly, especially the rough, uneven areas that need extra rubbing. If there are deep grooves, you can use a brush to clean them. Soaking in baking soda water and scrubbing helps soften stubborn dirt and dissolve remaining impurities, making the orange peels cleaner and safer to use. After scrubbing, rinse the oranges several times with clean water to remove any residue of dirt and baking soda. Finally, rinse the oranges with hot water at about 60 to 70 degrees Celsius for 5 to 10 seconds to melt away any remaining wax and remove unwanted odors. Oranges washed this way will be much cleaner, free from wax, strange smells, and impurities. They are safer to use and can better release their natural aroma and benefits. Place them in a colander to drain. Next, place the oranges on a cutting board and cut off both ends. Use a knife to score the fruit lengthwise into 6 to 8 sections. Then, peel off each section of orange peel. At first glance, this method may seem simple, even a little old-fashioned, but behind it lies a wealth of experience distilled from years of real life. These little tips are not complicated or expensive, yet they can be surprisingly effective. From familiar ingredients like ginger and orange peel, our elders created practical and simple ways to care for their health. It is exactly this simplicity and closeness to daily life that gives these methods their true value, because sometimes the best solutions come from the most ordinary things. After peeling all the oranges, cut the peels into thin strips. Try to cut them as fine and as evenly as possible. Orange peel contains plenty of vitamin C, flavonoids, and volatile essential oils. When cut into thin strips, the surface area increases, so during drying the moisture evaporates faster. This makes the peels easier to store and less likely to grow mold, and when brewed in water, they release their aroma and active compounds more easily, helping the body absorb them better. After cutting, place them in a bowl or tray and set aside. Next, prepare a few pieces of ginger. Break them into smaller sections to make cleaning easier. Add 1 tablespoon of salt. Add enough water to fully cover the ginger. Then gently stir until the salt dissolves. Salt has antibacterial and cleansing properties. It helps remove bacteria and part of the pesticide residue on the surface, making the ginger cleaner. Soak for 5 minutes to loosen the impurities. After soaking, use a toothbrush to gently scrub the surface of the ginger, especially in the deep folds and crevices where dirt tends to hide. For stubborn dirt or hard-to-reach corners, use a knife to trim off the dry parts or areas that cannot be cleaned thoroughly. But be careful not to peel off the ginger skin. Ginger skin has a cooling nature, while the flesh of ginger is warming. Keeping the skin helps balance the heat, making ginger warming, but not too harsh. You should only peel the ginger if you suffer from severe cold in the stomach, cold-related diarrhea, or extremely cold hands and feet and need quick warming, and even then, only for short-term use. After scrubbing, rinse the ginger several times with clean water until the water runs clear and no impurities remain. Remove the ginger and let it drain. Then place it on a cutting board. Slice the cleaned ginger into thin pieces. Ginger contains gingerol and essential oils that help dispel cold, warm the body, and promote blood circulation. Eating ginger in moderation during winter helps improve cold hands and feet, sensitivity to cold, fatigue, and overall weakness. Next, cut the ginger slices into thin strips. The thinner and more even the strips, the better. They dry more evenly and release flavor more easily when brewed. Drinking a little ginger tea in winter helps warm the stomach and relieve mild discomfort caused by cold exposure, making the body feel warmer and the mind more alert. Thanks to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, ginger also helps reduce aches, joint inflammation, and protect the heart. Add the shredded ginger to the shredded orange peel, then mix everything well together. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Prepare a pot of water and bring it to a boil. When the water is boiling, place the steaming rack on top. Add the shredded orange peel and ginger. Spread them out evenly so the heat can distribute well. Cover and steam over high heat for 7 minutes. Steaming before drying has several benefits. First, it helps remove any remaining impurities and unwanted odors. Second, it reduces the sharp, harsh spiciness, so the drink won't irritate the throat. Third, it softens the strands, making them easier to handle later and less likely to burn during drying. When the orange peel turns slightly translucent, becomes softer, and releases a clear fragrance, turn off the heat and take them out. Now it's time to dry them. If you have sunshine, spread them out on a tray. Lay them as thinly as possible. Then dry them in the sun until completely dry, which takes about 1 to 2 weeks. Turn them occasionally so they dry faster and more evenly. Once dried, you'll notice the orange peel strands are thin and slightly curled, turning a deep orange or golden brown. They release a gentle, slightly sweet citrus aroma from the essential oils. The dried ginger strands become smaller and firmer, with a light golden brown color. The ginger scent becomes warmer and deeper than fresh ginger. If you don't have sunshine, you can use an oven, air fryer, or microwave. Open the air fryer. Spread the orange peel and ginger in a thin layer. Set the temperature to 80 degrees Celsius, 176 degrees Fahrenheit, and dry for 10 minutes. After the time is up, open the lid and stir them. You'll notice they look drier and the surface slightly firm. Continue drying in several rounds until they are completely dry. When you snap them and they break cleanly with no moisture feeling, they are ready. If using a microwave, place the orange peel and ginger on a plate. Heat at medium-low power for 3 to 5 minutes each time, depending on your microwave's power. Stir between each round. Repeat 3 to 4 times until they are fully dry and snap easily. At this point, you'll notice a gentle, sweet fragrance of orange and ginger that is very pleasant. Let them cool completely, then prepare a clean, dry glass jar with a tight lid. Make sure there is no oil or moisture inside, as this can cause mold or unwanted odors and affect storage time and flavor. You can make a larger batch, because the longer it is stored, the more valuable it becomes. Over time, it transforms from fruit peel into something closer to a natural remedy. Orange peel that has been steamed, lightly heated, and dried this way has most of its moisture removed. The harsh notes of the essential oils soften, and the aroma becomes warmer, deeper, and more pleasant, making it easier to drink and use over time. As it ages, the essential oils stabilize and the bitter compounds mellow, making it gentler on the stomach and better for digestion. Over time, it becomes closer to true aged tangerine peel, with similar aroma and benefits, perfect for daily wellness drinks. The result is a smoother aroma, better flavor, and gentler, safer benefits. Seal the jar tightly and store it in a dry, well-ventilated, warm place. It can be kept for up to a year. During storage, the ginger strands also become drier and more fragrant, blending beautifully with the orange peel. The longer it is stored, the deeper the flavor becomes. In winter, take a small pinch of dried orange peel and ginger each day and put it into a cup. Pour in boiling water. Let it sit until warm so the beneficial compounds can fully infuse into the water. Add a little honey if you like it sweet. This drink helps warm the body, boost blood circulation, refresh the mind, warm the stomach, stimulate digestion, and make your hands and feet feel more active, leaving you feeling energized and full of vitality. This is a very warm, practical daily wellness drink for winter, helping you stay strong, healthy, and full of energy. If you like it, give it a try. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.